Welcome back to the MRCL on MCRN. I'm your host, the one and only Marcus, and that was cringy. And we're here for the Bank of America 500 here at Charlotte for race number 2 in the round of 7. We got 13 cars pulling up to this race, and it should be a good one. Now, last week we had Axe, a very weird win with that fuel strategy, and he's looking to maybe repeat this track. He's starting all the way in the back, so let's see how much he can get through. And as they get ready to go out, your starting order. Well, really? Why do people do that? And why are people not here? Miguel! I'm done. You know, you love to see it when drivers don't listen and just aren't here and aren't alive. You know, I love it. I love it. And your starting order goes as is. Starting in first is the number 11 VVA Pennzoil Shell Mustang is Sin. Starting in second is Miguel in the number 37 Louisiana Hot Sauce Toyota. Third, Newbly making his top 3 appearance again in the number 35 Sonic Toyota. Blake and the number 2 starting in fourth in that Dent Wizard Ford Dark Horse, not Mustang. Oops. Starting in fifth is Ren in the number 18 Halvoline Chevrolet for Speed Motorsports. Starting in sixth is Rose and number 7 Gotcha Life Toyota for RDL as they rebranded. One, two, three, four, five, six. Starting in seventh is the number 28 of KM Buck driving that Greg Biffle throwback. Unfortunately, last month we lost Greg Biffle and his family. We hope he rests in peace and made a hell of a legacy in NASCAR. Starting in 8th is Sam Cam making his 3rd part-time start in that Saturn 77 for VVA. Let me do this green next time. Green next time. So I believe laps do not work. What the hell? What? That's gonna be unfortunate. That's fun. Fun to hear and fun to figure out. Merc, stop doing commands. Whatever you just did, undo it. I don't think he's in here. Thank you. Unfortunate for that, but your starting order goes more. Excuse me. 9th is Jagster, 10th is Axe, 11th is Gameco, 12th is Shadow, and Adrian qualifies in 13th. Again, unfortunate start to the race. Luckily we found this out before. Not before. We didn't find it out at all. I don't get why it's not working right now. So, as we wait, I do not read chat. I don't read it because I am on Xbox and it takes up almost half of your screen. So The laps will go up regardless of what lap you are on. Which is weird. I don't know why it's doing that. It's counting laps, it's just not counting laps. Race is not over. I know what the problem is. It's the timing board ticker. It sucks. It doesn't work for that, but it works for that. Change me laps 0. Look, I'm on 0. I'm gonna hit the line. Yeah, it doesn't work. I didn't do a lot. Hold up. Wait, let me see. I'm like multitasking right now. I'm trying to get it ready and then. Yeah, laps just don't work. Like, it counts them, but it's not counting them. No, Merc, it literally doesn't work. It's the... I know what it is. It's just unfortunate we found out at the start of the race. But at least it didn't start. Why are people so dumb? Okay. Delete. Let's start finish. Alright, again, I'm fixing it currently. It'll be done in a sec. Gonna rush everything. Again, I apologize for this issue. I did not know this was going to be an issue, but I should have known. It's okay. Why is it like that? Okay. I love that. I think this is this might be the Mind Flayer's fault. I think just maybe. Adrian, get your ass to pit road. I think he just got fun. Alright, sector 2. I love how quick this takes me. Alright, one more and then we're done. It should work. If it doesn't work, we're just gonna have to hope. I think it should, and I think it will, but I'd hope so. Again, I apologize for this. It is not moving. Why is it not moving? It just loves to be difficult, doesn't it? Adrian, why are you so difficult? Just why? Alrighty. Everything should work. Ah, okay, never mind, hold on. Alrighty, now everything should be fixed. So I apologize for the little inconvenience. No, you won't test it. No one will. Just... Okay. It's a great start. Okay. Let me see. Again, a weird thing about that. So I apologize for all of that. As we get back in, everyone settles in. Fly. Again, everyone line up in your pit road thingy. Gonna test this out. If this doesn't work, then I don't, well, it should work now, I believe. Why do you guys get fuel when you get, like, why? This is the most stupid thing ever. It is the home of MRCL. Don't know what you're talking about. There it is. There we go. It works. So we are good. It's -3. Yeah, line up in qualifying order. Oh, you're waiting. Okay. Miguel! Hurry up. It goes Miguel, Nubly, Blake, Ren, gotcha. Who else? Gotcha. Then it's, I think, KM Bug, I think. KM Bug, hurry up. It's KM Bug, Sam, Jagster. KM Bug, Sam, Jagster. 10 is Axe. You guys should know this by now. Then it's Gameco, and then Shadow, and then Gameco, Shadow, Adrian. Alrighty. Really? Why do they not listen? Gameco! Get in your scheme. There you go. Then Shadow. Thank you. Okay. We're good. We're good. Everything went according to plan. Everything's perfect. Never mind, because some little idiot furry wants to get out of his car and respawn when no fuel's going! Why does everyone do this? Everyone made me think that I was losing my mind. Can it work? Can it work? Can it work? Can you work? It does not want to work. So it does not want to work. Okay. Just gonna it's gonna shut down again. Imagine that. Could you guys imagine that? I hope not. Okay. Is that Sin rushing me, I see? Alrighty. I think we're good. Alright, alright. Alrighty. As now we get ready, finally. Why do they do that? Why? Miguel! This ain't funny anymore. I'm gonna kick the next person who messes this shit around. I swear. Who's spinning? Adrian. Can people listen to the message? Double on back. Yo. People. This league is filled with idiots. I swear. Dude, I am on my period, I swear. As we get ready, finally! I love it! For this race, Sin will start on pole position with Miguel on the outside, Nubly right behind Sin, and Blake right above him. Well, let's see what could happen today. Again, a lot could happen. Let's just hope enough happens. Coming to the green flag here for the Bank of America 500. Green flag in the air. Contact already. Making it 3 wide. That's Ren, Sin, and Miguel. Contact between the couple cars in the back. Ex-teammates, you will say. Team owner and driver. 3 wide, almost 4 wide. 4 wide with Nubly. 4 wide, 2 rows back. Wrecking in the back. That's Shadow. Shadow ended up flipping. Rose. Wrecking. Jagster. Into the fence. Oh my god, and that's going to be a thing. More wrecking. Axe. Oh my god. And Charlotte kicks in on lap number 2. That's a playoff driver. Ah, out of everyone who shouldn't have flipped, it was the person who shouldn't have flipped. Let me talk you through the point standings. As it stands currently, Jagster is 0 points made in this round. And that's going to be another 0 added to the tally. Unfortunately for Jagster, he's got a lot of ground to make up for Mexico. Why is everyone going? Oh, they're just moving. Axe, just jump out of your car. You're done. There he goes. Unfortunate for him. Wow, it's great. It's great. It's great. Love it. Love it. You know, you love to see it. Again, unfortunate for Jagster in the number 12 forward for FBR. Pace. Damn, that sucks. It really does suck. As we get lifted off a 1 minute and 40-second red flag. And again, unfortunate for the playoff driver of Jagster, is not a thing that you want to happen. Definitely not a thing. And now he will remain under the cutoff going into Mexico with a must-win that is next week. And why did Gotcha leave? Why? Why do you do this? Seriously. The next person to leave, regardless of any reason, I'm keeping you locked. Because I can't afford to do anything like that. As Rose will come back to the race. As they get ready to choose, here they come to the choose cone. That is everyone going down there. That's perfect. Rose slowly catching up. Oh, everything is on my screen. Never mind. He had a reason to leave. Anyway, Newbly will start this race back in first, with Sin on the outside of him, Adrian behind him, made his way back from last to 13th, from 13th to third. As we get ready to the restart zone, here we go. Green flag back in the air after the nasty, scary crash that was a couple laps ago. 2 laps ago, actually. On lap 3, everyone a little more spread out than usual. Sin was able to hold it back a little bit. Ren makes his way into second as it gets a little bit more dicey in the back. Newbly leads. Here comes Ren to the outside. Adrian to the inside of Sin. Ren sent it in a little too much. That's going to give Newbly back the lead. Newbly already getting turned by Ren. Everyone scatters, wrecking. That is Shadow again. That's the second time this race he's wrecked off the restart. And Adrian looking for the lead as more people hit the wall, which they should not do. Again, Adrian started from last in the beginning of this race and made his way back up to first, and here comes 3 wide with the FBR car of Blake. 3 wide still with Sin leading. As they're 3 wide still, Adrian starting to shove down using a little dirty tactic as Gameco makes his way up to fourth, excuse me. Oh, Sam into the wall, hard. Gonna go back up into the track, hopefully not. He saves it. As still into the wall goes Sin, and wrecking again, that's Sam. I think Sam having some issues. As Adrian leads and he's starting to pull away, I think the pack racing might be a little too packy. As Sin keeps wall tapping, Gameco into the wall, that's gonna wreck 3 cars, caution is out. And they still go full throttle. What is wrong with you guys? And it looks like Sam's game froze, and that caution definitely saved him. As Adrian currently sits in the lead. Wherever he is he on this list? He's not on the list. That's weird. He should be. Of course it's Adrian. Why isn't it Adrian? Who the hell tried to join? I don't know. As pits will be open this time. Again, if you're tuning in, this is MRCL, NGCS. race number 25. As we get ready to pit, seeing who comes in and who stays out. As some will stay in, some will stay out. Cambug gonna stay out along with Gameco and Rose. As we see where everyone goes, that's Adrian pitting, Blake, Sam, Miguel. Adrian barely to the point where he gets no penalty with pitting. As they all start to get out, Adrian wins the race off pit road along with Ren, Shadow, Nubly, and Miguel as they catch up. Choosing this time, once they get to the main pack, again, starting in first is Cambug, Gameco, and then Rose down the third. Last week, Rose had a phenomenal race in the number 7 Toyota, and as he pulls off the track currently, weirdly, I don't know what's his deal. He's been having some problems. Stages are 30, 60, let me say that. As they get ready to choose this time, Rose is gonna lose her spot. So Rose has to go to the back now as everyone chooses. As they pick the side they want to go to, Sam choosing track position over where he would like to start. As again, starting in first is Cambug in the number 28, 3M Greg Biffle throwback, Gabe Cohen second in the Yeezy, not so Yeezy 69 car, and Adrian in third. Again, still in that top 5 position, as we've had 2 cautions in the last 10 laps. This is Charlotte for you. As we get ready for the green, Cambug will lead us off. Green flag back in the air. Cambug leads with Gameco on the outside. That outside lane did not get a good push. With Cambug getting shoved by Adrian, that's going to give Blake the lead. And Blake will lead it. Contact, Shadow into the wall. That's him again. Another wreck after a restart. Again, these drivers are just being too aggressive as Cambug sliding into the wall. I'm guessing lag as the top 3 guys that I would have guessed would be top 3 are top 3. That's Blake, Sin, and Adrian, as Miguel is in third or fourth too, which is another guy, as Gameco slides everyone up. And hopefully it gets a little bit cooled down, knock on wood. Sin leads this race with Miguel starting to catch up slowly, making it 3 wide, almost 3 wide. There's 3 wide, Adrian, Sin, and Miguel. Miguel to the inside, and still fighting 3 wide, 37, 11, 91. Cambug starting to slowly catch up too. Here comes Blake. Blake making it 4 wide. They do not need to go this hard. As more wall tapping, Cambug hits the wall and he's gonna be in the grass currently. He's gonna back out so he doesn't ruin anyone. Adrian keeping him high as Blake still leads from Miguel. If you remember last time we were in Charlotte, it was won by just Ford 2, the number 18 Havoline car, and a similar car to Ren. Ren took his ride once Ford left the league. Ren looking for maybe redemption for that number 18. He's looking to maybe continue that as the 28 hits the wall. As Miguel leads, with Adrian on that outside. Adrian slides up into the wall. Oh, contact, Sin and Adrian. Racing a little too hard, wrecking, that's Gameco. Gameco in the back of the number 69 Toyota. Problems for him. There's more cars starting to be around as Sin in third. Miguel still leading with a tiny, very closable gap. No one trying to make moves. I think some sending a little bit more than others as Sin and Blake battle for second. And I think it's Gotcha responding to Newbly wrecking in the middle of the pack. He's going to be able to save it unless KM Bug ruins it, along with Adrian flipping. And that's two cars, no caution, and I believe that was Gotcha who reset as Adrian continues to spin. That's going to ruin him a little more than usual. As back up in the main pack, we got Sin battling. As we are, I think, 11 to 10 to go in this race. This is exactly how Charlotte was back in the beginning of the season for the Coca-Cola 600. Just non-stop wrecking everywhere. As Sin still tries to catch up to that number 37 car. Again, stage points are desperately needed. Probably not for these four. These four have been strong. And if you're asking me, I think these four might be your top four for the championship four, as Sin makes a move into the inside of the 37. Side by side, contact into the wall, still side by side, pushing together, shoving, dooring. Could Blake maybe capitalize on this move? He does not. Sin takes the lead. Miguel trying the crossover, contact, 3 wide. As there was a wreck, I think that Shadow, as Sin still leads with Blake on the out inside. He tries to make a move as Blake sits right there as packs are starting to form. We got this little pack right here, the main pack with the number 2, 37, 11, and 18. In the back, we got the 77, 35, and 28. 28 looking like they're having some problems. Looks like Sam froze, which caused some things to happen. Again, I'm not able to see chat, so if people are chatting, we'll get to it late. Still single filed out now. Stage ends lap number 30. As Miguel still leads with Blake in second, Sin in third. Sin has that outside. He's maybe going to use that high lane. It does not do much here. When you're in that main pack, it might, but right here, you cannot do anything. And again, there's no bump draft, so bump drafting is out of the window. Looks like Blake had a problem. Blake leading this race with Ren starting to catch up. This is your top 4 battling for stage points, along with Newbly in the back. He has that 5th spot, trying to get taken by Sam. Sam, who had a weird race last time in Charlotte as they make contact for the lead, making it almost 3 wide. Here comes Ren. Sam making that move on Newbly in the back, if you see over there. And Sin now side by side with Blake. They're 2x2. These playoff drivers really battling, maybe making it 3 wide, maybe 4 wide. As here comes Ren. Ren now starting to close in. I believe stream is starting to lag. I am not 100%. I hope so. I mean, I hope so. I hope not. Oh no, it's my internet. Okay, that's fine. I love how my internet wrecking! Ren almost wrecking. I apologize for that. As we hit 2 to go. And again, currently sitting in 5th is Newbly. Newbly in the playoffs, desperately needing points. As my internet comes back on my computer. As here we go, coming to the white flag for stage number 1. Sin leads with Blake right behind. Now, can they make it anywhere close to him? Sin starting to pull away as Blake closes in. Here comes the draft. Can he maybe make a last send lunge? He does not. Miguel makes it for 3rd. But who's going to get it in the back? Blake hits the wall. Ren hits the wall. And that is your stage 1. Sin takes it. With Blake in 2nd, Miguel 3rd, Ren 4th, and Newbly 5th. And I guess I can't do that. Okay. As everyone starts to finish off that. Not just Adrian. Pits are open. I believe Rose. As they come to pits, getting ready. Rose is going to be able to get a lap back. Rose, you're able to go around and make it into pits, but you got to hurry up if you really want to pit. Oh no, you did. You reset. So yeah, you're required to pit when you get around. So just keep going. And Sin wins the race off pit road, 77. As we get ready, Sin will lead off of it, choosing this time. Here we go. And let's see where he chooses. So the choose cone doesn't hit it. Everyone waiting. Kambuk will be the last. Decent spots for some, and oh my god, my thingy does not want to work now. It's fun. Oh, never mind. We're good. It's like stressing. Newbly is AFK, so Newbly will be a couple laps down if he does not come back in the right time. As Rose gets back, as we get ready to start stage number 2. Stage number 2 will end on lap 60. It's, again, probably a clean slate during this time. Stage ends 60. That is Newbly coming back now. Newbly was able to come back in a perfect time. He will be 1 lap down, missing the pace lap, so not much. He can come back from it. As we get ready for the green flag back in the air here in Charlotte. For the Bank of America 500, Ren gets the jump with more people starting to shuffle in the back. Blake makes it 3 wide. Shadow also back up in 5th. You don't usually see him here. No offense. Sin leads with everyone starting to be a little more clean, knock on wood. With Blake leading that little pack right there in 2nd. With Ren and Miguel battling for 4th. Wrecking, that's Miguel. Can they save it? They can. Just a little loose. Adrian still not giving room. Unless Newbly was trying to squeeze in through that. I don't know. They're 4 wide now on the backstretch. What will happen here? They're able to shuffle out and make it clean. We're on board with Shadow. Into the wall with Ren. Trying to maybe make it 3 wide, squeezing in with Newbly. As you see up there, Sin battling with Blake. Sam sends it in, gets sent by Miguel. More people sending it. Miguel makes the move. Oh, contact, that's Ren. He lifts off though. Shadow, good man. As they're 3 wide with Miguel. More contact. That's K-Bug wrecking Sam. Not on purpose, but that's going to be another warning for KM-Bug. Oh, not a 2 out of 3. Let's not do that. Oh. And that's KM-Bug with a 2 out of 2 now. As everyone just trying to make moves, and that is back up front. Sin leads this race with everyone single file. This is the best thing that they can have. As we're going to go on board with Miguel. He's been catching up spots. He's right now behind most of the playoff drivers. This is your whole playoff round of 7. Minus Jagster. Unfortunately, again, Jagster DNF'd on lap number 3 after that hard hit along with Axe, who's a non-playoff driver. As Adrian sends it wide with Newbly now up to 3rd. Miguel maybe looking for an opening. He finds one. He's looking for it. He's tapping the brakes. Makes the move on Ren. Time to taps him. I think he passes Adrian. No, side by side now with Adrian. Still battling up. Sin and Blake running it wide. That's letting Newbly, Ren, and Miguel catch up. Again, there's no pushing. So, whatsoever, bump draft will not help. And if I were you, I'd just take the run. Whatever run you get, you take it. Move away. Sin going down low, blocking Blake. Into the wall. In the back, that's Shadow and Rose into the grass by Shadow. I don't know what that was. As they're still single file. As Newbly's not in 3rd, I apologize. Newbly is trying to get his lap back. And here comes Miguel making the move on Ren. And still Sin Blake running down Sin as they send it wide, but it might have helped them a little bit, as you see the non-playoff drivers all the way in that little pack, leaded by Shadow. Again, Newbly is not in your points fight right now. As Sam is not making the best of it, of his ability today, unfortunately. Again, he's been in so many of the wrecks. It's just, it's a lot for him as he sits currently in 10th. With Adrian starting to lose ground as Sin and Blake's keep pulling away. No one's passing, no one's pulling. In the back, that's Rose. Rose takes that position away from Shadow. That's 6th place. In the front, that's Newbly starting to catch up. He wants his lap back. Maybe make it a little bit more easier for that caution to come out. As back in the front, that's Ren. Ren making a move on Miguel. Miguel into the wall. Side by side now with Ren. Still no move with Sin and Blake. Maybe this is strategy we're hearing from, or we don't know, but maybe it is. That's Adrian into the wall. Oh, Newbly into the wall. And that's still single file with that non-playoff driver pack. But I apologize, Mr. Shu, but you're not going to be able to join yet. If you do want to watch. I don't know if he's in the VC, but Sin still leads. More battling now in the back. That's Miguel starting to catch up to Ren again. And in the back, that's Cambug and Gameco battling up here. And back up front, Blake has lost some ground with Newbly in the middle, but Blake had that run. Ren into Miguel. More contact in the back. More contact in the front. That's Ren making a move on Newbly. Newbly, the lapped car. More contact with Miguel to Ren. Adrian's losing time now. Oh, contact Ren! Ren and Miguel wrecking. Oh my God, flipping. Only 2 cars. Can maybe one more save it? They do. Adrian got in the middle of that. That leaves Sin and Blake far away from the whole pack. And that's everyone shuffled in the back. That's at least 1 second away. And in 3rd is Shadow. Shadow, excuse me. Shadow capitalizing on that moment as Cambug makes a move into the inside. Sends it in, that gives Cambug 3rd. Shadow making a move on Cambug. This non-playoff driver pack is not where these playoff drivers want to be. And I'll tell you, this is getting chaotic right here. With Rose, Newbly, Shadow, probably not the best pack you want to be in if I'm Adrian and Newbly. Or, well, Newbly's a part of it, so if I was Adrian, I would not want to be here as he's right dead behind them. Oh, wrecking that Shadow into the wall. Coming back up, makes it 4 wide. Again, Rose, I don't know what that was, if that was a problem, like purposely wrecked. 1 out of 2 though for the 7, and that gives Cambug a chance to pull away. As again, Adrian, you don't want to be in that area as, oh, more problems! Sam flipping, almost flipping. I believe that was a wall tap from Gameco, which will be a 1 out of 2. Again, you got to try to stay off that wall. Again, they're still battling everyone. Blake's still right behind Sin, which is, I think, exactly what they want to do. As more people battle, Newbly still trying, not doing much with it. If I was Newbly, I'd try a new strategy. I mean, then again, what does he have to lose with this caution? He can go and pit right here. He won't lose any spots. He'll stay right behind. If he's able to get out before the leaders, he will keep his 1 lap down, unless another person goes a lap down, which, again, who knows? You got to think about that too. Who will use a different strategy? As Adrian moves up Rose, as Newbly, it looks like they're taking our advice. As that's Newbly and Gameco pitting. Again, they're on the backstretch. Let's see where they'll come out as Adrian past the 3 wide people. That's Rose, Ren, and Shadow. Will anyone else make their way to pit? As you see Adrian starting to slow down a little more. I don't know if he's coming to pit. He is not. That is his line. As they come out, Newbly, I guess the risk was not worth taking. He is now 2 laps down. I might have lied. That might have been my fault. Oh, wrecking! That's Gotcha! Gotcha, Ren, and Adrian. 2 cars, no caution. Again, that was just another wall tap. And Adrian got the, basically took them out. And then again, that messes up Rose, or not, Ren. As sitting in your top 5 is Sin, Blake, Cambug, Adrian, and Shadow Boy. Why did I say Shadow Boy? Y'all know who Shadow Boy is. As Gameco looks like he's going to be out of the race. He's going to go eat. But that might be his race. He can come back later in the thing. Adrian penalized, I penalized Gameco for the same thing. Just stay off the wall. Try not to bump into people and cause wrecks. It's coming to the white flag for stage number 2. Sin trying to keep this stage win as Blake's starting to push him now. Still battling right here. Blake maybe going to look to the inside. He does. Oh, and Sin shuts the door on him. But will this cause a mistake on him? Will he lose some time? No, he won't. That's going to be the stage win for Sin. Going in the back. That's Adrian. Adrian keeping it away from Shadow. Shadow takes it. That's going to be 4th. Adrian 5th. As they start pacing. PO. Next time, Sam and Newbly. Was it really him? Because there was, all I saw, Adrian, was the aftermath of it, and it showed you. But if Adrian did hit the wall tap, I didn't know. Because from what it looked like, you shoved him up into the wall. I don't know. The penalty stands, but we'll review it post-race. But I think you'll be fine. I don't know. Sam is back on the lead lap. As pits will be open this time, as Newbly might be able to stay out. If he stays out, he gets another lap. So maybe this might work out in Newbly's favor. As we will wait and see. Rose also looks like he's staying high. I don't know. Signs show he's not going to pit. This is where strategy will come into play. As everyone comes into pits. Who stays out? Newbly. Newbly, you're able to go another lap. As everyone's starting to pit here. Everyone in their pit stalls. It's those two. I love how that happens. Why does it do that? I don't get that. Why is it doing that? I need it. I need it. Bro! Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me. They can't see without his glasses. It's not working! It's not! Why? Someone tell them, don't choose this time. Don't choose this time. The mouse is not mousing right now, and it's not wanting to work. I love when this happens. This is... Free cam is a beautiful thing, you know? Can someone say we're not choosing? We are not choosing. We are not choosing. Please, I hope they're hearing. Okay, it looks like we are. We're not choosing. Can it work? Please? Hello? Okay. This is cute. This is really cute. Bro, I love this game. I love this game. Do you know how much I love this game? I love this game. I'm about to punch my computer. I'm gonna rejoin. I'm done. I'm so done with this. This is horrible. Roblox needs to fix. Roblox needs to fix shit. I swear. As I get ready to choose this time, I apologize for the inconvenience. As where's the pack? Did she go in the middle? Please tell me he can hear me. She wasn't. She wasn't. Dude, Mark, are you? Bro. It was Nubly and who else? I don't know. Green this time. Here they come. Come to the green. It was Nubly and then Sam. Sam's in the back. It was not Rose. Rose was not a lap down. Coming to the green. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. And that's Rose already losing positions with Sin taking the lead. And more contact. That's Adrian in the middle. 4 wide. Kambuk trying to stay on that wall to make sure no more problems happen. Why is Shadow a lap down now? Oh, reckon that's Adrian starting to shove down again. 4 wide does not work here. Oh. 6-6. And everyone's on the lead lap, it looks like. I believe. Oh, contact. That's Blake. More contact in the back. Oh, Adrian having some issues with Nubly. As they're both on the lead lap, Adrian comes back up on the track, and he's not giving any respect for. There's Sam! Sam spinning! Can he save it? Looking to save it, he does not, and that is Shadow changing his car again for God knows what reason. Why did the 29 reset his car? Can someone give me info on that? Sin leads with Miguel in second. This is the stint of the race where there might be more strategy. Thank you, Adrian. He's not arguing with this, so I'm just not going to do anything with him. Yeah, whatever he does, he decides that he does. He's reset twice now, so It's Miguel. Miguel and Ren hitting the wall. Throttle was stuck. Adrian, if you can, tell him he's still going to be a lap down. If you can, on the back stretch, tell him Marcus says you're still going to be a lap down. At least one. As Miguel takes the lead, Sin using that inside lane to maybe make a pass on him. He's not. Miguel's going to get that inside or the outside run. Oh. Here comes Sin. Sin. Side by side, that's Blake battling Sin! Wrecking! But he saves it! That's wreck has happened so many times, and that shuffles him down to 5th. Unfortunate. And here comes Ren. Ren sending it into the 37. Side by side, the 37 with the 18, 35 with the number 2. Still battling all throughout this track. Oh, microphone weird. As a single file back behind 5th. Okay, please don't do that. And then it does it again. Number 35, making a move on the 18, that's Ren. That's Newbly making a move on Ren. Ren stuck on that outside. Newbly taking that inside. Here comes Blake making that in the middle. Still, maybe 3 wide. Newbly, Blake backs out. Newbly still there. Newbly to the lead. Newbly almost to the lead. Newbly loses the lead. Miguel now keeping his lead into 1st. Blake still trying to make that move. Miguel! Blake making a move on Newbly. Newbly still keeping that 2nd place for himself. Three wide now for the lead. That's Miguel, Newbly, and Blake. Miguel into the wall. Newbly still edging out Blake. Getting shoved up into the wall. Here comes Ren. Ren gonna maybe capitalize on this mistake as he tries to get 2nd place. Newbly wall tap! Can he save it? Though he does! Into gotcha, Rose. That's gonna shuffle him all the way back to where Adrian is, the other playoff driver. That's 7th, 8th, 9th. And Ren now battling for the lead. Contact now, Blake. Blake leads with Miguel. Contact! Almost got turned. They're still fighting 3 wide. Rose having some problems. Rose still having some problems. And there's 3 wide now for the playoff drivers in the back. That's Sin on the outside, Newbly on the inside, and Adrian in the middle. Miguel edges them out, takes the lead. Battling still, Ren tries to send it in. Here comes Blake. Blake doing the crossover. Blake barely makes that work. With Ren maybe looking to make another move. Here comes Rose. Rose sending it in, and there's no reason to do that right now. He tries to get it done. It ruins Ren. Very aggressive driving as Sin tries to make a move on Newbly. Newbly making it not easy for him. As Blake into the wall, Adrian into the wall. Here comes Ren. Man maybe making a move on to Blake. He does. He's side by side. Contact into the wall. He's just sending it, using that sending strategy, which in the old cars, the old IDOT Racing League cars, if you know, you know, there was this glitch where you can ride their quarter panel. You ride them, pause, you basically hold on to them, and it gains you a lot of speed. It gets through the corner easily. That's what Mace did with KM Bug in Vegas for race number 2. Ended up winning because of it. As still more battling commences with the number 2 and 18, and in the back, the number 91 and the number 35 with 53 to go, coming to 52. And it looks like they're trying to maybe do the thing. Ren saying in chat, do the thing. So, I don't think it does work now. It will partially ruin you. So I don't know what the point is of trying it. Here comes Ren to the inside. Ren is trying to do the move that I just stated. But again, it looks like it's not working. Which I figured. Ren making a push to Blake. Still just trying to figure out how to pass him with 50 to go now. 50 on the mark. As Adrian makes it past Newbly. Trying to do more than... School tomorrow sucks. Blake makes it a move to the inside. That's Miguel. Side by side, runs him up into the grass. Let's see what happens here as Blake maybe tries to do something else. Can he maybe pass him? Pass him completely, he will. Will Miguel get the run? He does not, he stays behind. Blake, new leader, here comes Miguel. Oh, contact in the back, that's Newbly. Newbly and Adrian. More contact, that may leave the door open for Zin. Miguel takes the lead from Blake. Miguel with the lead currently from Blake, as you see from the blimp cam, as they're still battling 3. Here comes Ren to the inside. Maybe can he make it work? Blake, here comes Blake. Blake might have, with Sin in the back, past the 2 battling cars of Newbly and Adrian, still battling. As they're single file now, we're letting Rose catch up, which might not be the best thing. Oh, Miguel into the wall! Hard! Into Adrian, they make it past. Unfortunate for Miguel. Now you think, what do I do if I'm Miguel? Unfortunate for him. As Adrian tries to make the move on Newbly, runs him up into the wall, as I will be right back. And Newbly currently getting fed up, or Adrian currently getting fed up with Newbly's stuff as Adrian comes in and pulls it into pits. And it looks like he's going to be the first one to pit unless someone pit, and I didn't know. Gotcha, I believe pit. I don't know. Anyone want to confirm that? Rose did. Thank you, Adrian. As I figured, as here comes Ren trying to make a move. Adrian's strategy might be able to help him here. As everyone's starting to get way more spread out than usual. As Shadow's still that lap down car trying to catch up with everyone single file. No passing, no nothing. Ren right behind Blake, not looking to pass him, I don't think, as never mind, I take that back. Into the inside, sends it in, deep, side by side. Blake gets the run. Battling, here comes Ren. Ren to the inside again, looking to make the move. He does not. As you see, it still remains the same positions as it was a couple laps ago. Gotcha. I think Adrian, the last person to pit, with Shadow and everyone else still trying to. Oh, where are we at? So, looking back, Ren makes the move. Here we go, side by side, trying it still. He does not get it. Oh, ran into the wall. More problems. What just happened to him? A lag, unfortunately, for number 18 Speed Motorsports driver. What can happen now? Can he track him down, or can he race him down? Or will it remain the same? Again, now their Sin might be entering into this picture as they're running different lines. You see it, which I think Sin's might have ran a little better. As they're still single file throughout the whole field. As Adrian and Rose both on the same strategy for the most part, with these guys remaining to stay out. And Newbly comes into pits. Can he speed or will he speed? He will not. He will make it into pits. This is the third car to pit. As here comes Sam Cam entering pits. He's going to go a little slower. Will this be the start of where people start pitting? Will we start seeing saving? As it looks like Sin running his line, getting at least a decent run off of it. Newbly now entering out of pits. He's going to enter decently well, right behind Rose, next to Rose. So if, theoretically, they were to be back on the lead lap, he'd be right near him. Sam a little farther. Get no pitting yet. Sin is caught right back up to Ren. Oh, Ren looks like he's having lag into pit road. That's gonna screw him up so bad. A lot of wall taps starting to happen in this ending of the race. As Blake, Sin, Ren, Kambug, and Shadow have yet to pit, with Shadow still currently struggling. And it looks like Blake might be starting to save now. As he's not, he just might have messed up that last turn and starting to slow a lot more. As they're both running high, Rose sending it in deep. As there's a little mini pack, that's Sam, Kambug, Miguel. Which I believe Miguel has pit. Yes, he has. Sin now making the move on Blake. They're side by side. Yet 4 drivers are yet to pit. Who's going to come in soon, as they are starting to run out of time to pit, so they might have to stick to another strategy. As you see, these cars are starting to catch up. That's Rose, Newbly, and even Ren. Again, Kambug is one of the last cars that's a non-playoff driver to pit. As he crosses the line, still haven't. As Blake, Sin, and Ren have not. Here comes Blake into pit road, it looks like, along with Sin and Ren, the last 3. Oh, Ren almost smacks him into pit road. He does, sorry. We're gonna see who comes out. Will they come out in front of them or before? Everyone getting their laps back. As we see, Sin barely got to his thing. Ren having problems. Here they come. Shadow gets his lap back. And they will get near. Gotcha to the lead. Rose to the lead. Apologies. And the only hope for the playoff drivers is Newbly. Did I get this wrong? I did get this wrong, because the little Kambug didn't pit. Kambug, you always ruin everything, you know that? I was about to make it so dramatic and how they would have been the leader, but no. Because some little guy hasn't pit. As, again, Kambug yet the only driver to pit, as he's saving so hard. As there's so many packs. There's Kambug. Kambug still going to keep eyes on him. SK Bug still will not, but he's saving like hell right now. With everyone around. I don't even have shift lock on. Oh, wrecking! That's Sin! Sin getting wrecked by Adrian! More problems with that. I don't know what happened. And he looks like he's gonna wall ride. If he wall rides, he's gonna get... He is wall riding, it looks like. 2 out of 2. One more wall ride, he's done. He wall rides it one more time, he's gonna be completely there. Yes, he's gonna come to his senses after something happened with Adrian. And again, that 11, a problem with him over the years is he's always had that very bad temper. It always messes him up sometimes as Nubly takes second place from Rose, and he's still battling with Rose. As KM Bug still going just as slow on turn number 3. Just so alone right now. As coming back, there comes Adrian. Gotcha, still battling contact into the wall. They're battling hard as Rose does not need to go this hard for a playoff driver. As Nubly makes the move. As KM Bug still going so slow. And he's on the straightaway. They're starting to catch up to KM Bug. The gap is going slower and slower each time. Oh my god, and it looks like KM Bug had some problems. I don't know if it was him or someone else, but... No, it's Ren! No, it's Miguel! I'm lying! Miguel having problems. He comes back up the track. Miguel, get off track! And horrible thing for Miguel. What was he doing? And that's going to completely ruin his chances at even winning. With a problem like that, you can't come back. Nubly also starting to pull away from Rose as KM Bug is now a backstretch length from Nubly. As remember, Nubly's in the championship 4. All you need to do, Nubly's in the round of 7. All you need to do to get to the championship 4 is get that one win. And currently the only thing standing in front of that is KM Bug and Rose. And if a caution happens, then again, no, who knows. Also, 37 wanted to sue for that, for whatever that was earlier. As Adrian battles Sin currently. As here comes Rose. Rose trying to send it in. Rose also wants this win too. As KM Bug barely hits the line, he's starting to pull away. Sin wrecking! He tried to wreck Adrian, but it looks like it did not work. As I don't know what's going on with them two. As they start trying to catch up to Shadow. With, I think Shadow is barely a lap down. Oh no, he is. He is a lap down. KM Bug is, again, just a straightaways reach as Rose starts to get in the Nubly's way. This is probably the dumbest thing ever. If I were them, I would just keep trying to push, just trying to get away from Blake. As Blake is one of the strongest drivers here. As you definitely don't want him to. As look at who's in front of them. The teammate of Blake. As Nubly gets punted by Rose. As keep in mind, I think, no, they're not. He was on his team. Nubly was on Rose's team before. He left to join Gester Motorsports to go full time. So they were teammates, but they're not acting like they were. as the gap is close to 5 seconds, almost 6. And it looks like some problems, someone said finally, from God knows what. Oh, the warnings, I guess. Oops. As they're still trying to pull away, Newbly now making the move on Shadow. And he does. Cambug still a straightaway's length. Shadow making the move. Three wide now. That's Shadow, Rose, and Newbly. They're still battling, allowing Blake to catch up. Contact! That's Rose, Shadow into the wall. And there goes Shadow. Shadow into pits. Shadow did not pit, so he was a lap down though, but he's gonna go another one. As now it's just Newbly and Rose, with Cambug 5 seconds closer. 5 seconds away. As Rose still pushing. Ay, 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 what are they doing? And Shadow comes out again, right in front of him. There might be a blue flag out for Shadow, as Rose still battles with Newbly, and as Adrian, Sin, and Ren battle each other. Newbly still keeping that first or second place. A second place will still be amazing for Newbly, as Cambug is starting to go slower and slower each lap. He's got 5, almost 6 to, he's got 6 to go. Coming to 5. Newbly now getting moved by Rose, but again, what they're doing is allowing Blake to catch up to them. As Newbly still, Blake is now caught up. Now, if at any chance Cambug comes to pit, who will inherit the lead and who will get it? As Cambug's starting to wall tap, it's not a good thing to do. As there it is, Blake has caught up to them. There's Blake, maybe making the move. They're 3 wide now, almost! Blake shoves Newbly into the 3 wide and messes him up. There goes Blake to the lead. There's Cambug also messing up. Coming to 2 to go. Cambug. All of them just battling now. Cambug trying to hold on and survive. If I were Cambug, I'd dig deep. I don't know how much fuel he's at. They're catching up, coming to the white flag. Could Cambug get his win? White flag now in the air. One more time around. Cambug going as slow as he possibly could and as fast as he could, trying to hope his fuel can make it. As there's 3 battles going on right now. Coming to the line, Cambug Could he run out? Rose making the move to second. And KM Bug is going to win. With Adrian still in 5th. KM Bug is your winner of the Bank of America 500 and wrecking. And that is your finishing order. KM Bug wins. Blake second. Newbly, I believe, got third. I don't know. I could be wrong. I think Rose. And KM Bug did it for Biff, he said. And it looks like a lot of things have happened for them. Weird. KM Bug gets it done here. KM Bug, if you're in the VC, is he in the VC? I don't know. Let me move him. KM Bug's in the VC now. Alrighty, KM Bug. Burn it down. Do what you need to do. And KM Bug wins it at Charlotte. Speed Motorsports is, I think, like 6 for 5, 4 at Charlotte. They've won a lot of Charlotte races. Okay, but you gotta lock in. Come on. Do it for Biff, baby. He did it for Biff. There it is. The burnouts. There it is. There we go. And again, another non-playoff driver steals it for the playoff drivers, as Newbly was so close, same with Blake, from getting that win. And he's out of gas. He had that much gas. He was saving that whole time in order to get that win. Everything will be under review for the most part, especially Miguel, and with the number 11 and hold up, with the number 11 and number what number was he? 91. KM Bug hasn't won since Milwaukee, where he squeezed into that win. This time he won it with fuel. So, you know, you could say it was pretty Mickey, but what's done is done, and he did it. He showed up where he needed to be and was able to win that. He did it for Biff in the Greg Biffle car. Hold on, this takes me a while to do. That's a long code. Everyone get out of the way. Send clips, please. I encourage you to send clips from whatever you saw, because all I know is Miguel, I don't know if you're even going to make it to the next race. KM Bug do a dance, do anything. There we go. And the win for Ren. Ren. KM Bug, sorry, I was looking at Ren. That is it, I think. Yay! Ren, the teammate of KM Bug. Again, everything needs to be reviewed with the playoff drivers that were in 5th, 6th, and 7th. Yeah, that was it, and I believe that will be it for today. That is the Bank of America 500, and this is MRCL. This was the round of 7, race number 2, race 24. I'm your host, I'm your commentator, Marcus, and that will be it. And we'll see you all next time. Next week we go to Mexico. And we'll see you guys later. Goodbye.